I have a leaking water heater. It's not really funny, but every time I need something, like really need something, all this stuff is blocking my containers. All this was back in here and the door wouldn't open. Now, it's bad enough that once you get in the container, good luck. I made a little progress. This is my tire rack. I should have a flashlight so you can see. And then these refrigerators, renters sometimes want them, so I supply them. And then this is good, but it's propane. We're not looking for propane. That's going to go to Vermont. Give that to the scouts. I have so far swapped places. Those refrigerators were here, and this was in there. So what you got to do is move a few tires from the floor to up there, shift the refrigerators there, pull the water heater out, and bring the refrigerators back. So now you've got space over there. And you don't have space here. That's a Schwinn, and it's got too much surface rust. But things like the bearings, or even the caps, or the aluminum handles, that's good for parts, but I don't want it to take up good real estate. I'm on another subject already. I stopped using dishwashers. I still have a few, but they're out. And there's a small emergency fridge. Why am I pointing to that? Emergency fridge. Exactly, in an emergency, what exactly are you going to do? How are you going to access emergency fridge? So let's fix that now. This water heater is going with us. It could probably make it through here. I might wiggle this way, wiggle that way. Let me get it done. I'll just get it done. You can kind of see the tires. Look at these two nice ones. That's for K2. That's the blue truck I drive now. It doesn't need them yet, but it's getting better. And had some tires here. I put them that direction. Looks to me like a water heater will fit there. That shelf doesn't bother us. Look what I found. A broom. Much better. I can walk all the way in. I've got the water heater we need. Kinda can get to the tires. And I got two spares. Propane and then this one. I think this one would not fit where it's going. Might. Let's hope the other one works first. If not, we're gonna make that fit. I don't know what water heaters are now, but I got a feeling they're $400 or $500. So I don't mind the mess for $400 or $500. I've been here almost an hour and it was well worth it. Look, that was all gonna go to scrap. I stopped it. What dumb idiot put this water heater in this tight space? How am I going to get that out? That won't fit through there. It's got to be lifted. The morons that design this stuff, I can't get over. A tight bathroom, but that looks nice. I remember when I got these doors, they came out of a 1960s doctor's office. I put the doors in when I rearranged all the... never mind. Here's a riddle for you. This is 16 inches. Alright, that's the clearance. Up here we have almost 18. This is 17 and a half. So how does that pass through that opening. Okay? So one solution would be someone standing over there handing it to me over here. Count that out because alone with rentals. The other solution is, see how I put these up on blocks? I just like everything up on blocks. I can send a car jack in there, raise it up, get it up as high as I can, and then just lean it this way. Alright? Well, I have one more idea. Want to guess what it is? Okay, close your eyes. Okay, pencils down. Slide your test results to the front of the desk. And there you go. I put a board. Go fix everything with a board. So that board is on the level of the, little bit, a touch higher than the ductwork. I should be able to lean it, and the board will hold it up into the wide area, and it should come my way. I think taking it out will be easier, harder than putting the new one in. Let's try it. It worked pretty well. It was actually fairly easy. There's still water in it. It definitely leaks though. I shut the water off to it on 2 different occasions. Came back and the floor was dry. Dry? Stranded. Alright, clean this up. I think I remember that I knew it would be tight, and if anything I would have to take the door and the jamb out. But here we are years later, and I'm like, I'm not taking the door and the jamb out and go to all that trouble. Oh wait, that floor tile is slippery when it's wet. The center isn't. Lordy, lordy, lordy. We're in the basement of the house, so we don't have to worry about the water. I think the water's almost out. Take a look at the crack. It's not a crack of the tank. It's a crack of that skin, but something's going on inside. It was leaking somewhere. It might have been leaking towards the top and then expanding the, I don't know. Do we care? We're just waiting for the water to stop. The water's pretty good in this area. Water heaters last a long time. Whoops. I think present, hey, easy now. Easy fella. I picked it up by the wrong. Okay, better. Better now. Yeah. Why don't we lay this thing down? Cover your ears. Who am I kidding? I edit everything. Let's edit some silence. Ready? A 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah, that thing's old. I think President Hoover was in office when I put that in. Okay, to clean. Start cleaning. But it worked pretty good, huh? Let me show you how I did it. A couple of screws there. A couple of screws there. All I'm worried about is getting the other one back in. So clean that up. Get the other one set back in. And see if we can sweat the pipes real quick. I have all these. I like using these. It's like these Velcro fittings. So the next guy has it easier. But even with what I have, I would still have to sweat. So if I'm going to sweat a fitting, I'm just going to use a couple of unions. That's my plan anyway. This really is easy. It almost does it itself. I laid it on this. Squeak! And then I didn't want to scratch it. And, oh, Okay, it's in a wedge position. Basically, I'm going to stand it up, rotate it, put it up on its bricks, and I'll show you in a minute. Ta-da! Hi. Watch out. Thank you. Sorry about this stuff. Oops. Well, that was it. The water heater and the stove together, 20 bucks. Imagine if the water heater that I put in had been scrapped. The scrapper would have gotten, what, a little over $10 for it? I'm trying to get an American flag into most of my videos. Happy birthday, United States.